Hello and welcome to my channel. Last autumn I purchased a pair of new walking shoes, trail shoes, specifically for using on this year's third section and hopefully final section of my Land's End to John O'Groats hike. Unfortunately this obviously didn't come off because of the COVID-19 virus. But I have been wearing the shoes. The shoes I purchased were these. These are made by Ultra. They're the Olympus 3. I purchased these partly because I've been wearing some Ultra Lone Peaks, which are made by the same company and a similar design in a lot of ways, apart from the sole, which is much thicker on the Olympus than it is on the Lone Peaks. The one fault I found with the Lone Peak was that I didn't feel that the cushioning was sufficient for wearing on a multi-day hike over rough ground. I could quite often feel stones and sharp objects pressing into my foot through the cushioning. The Olympus, however, has, I think it's a 33mm sole on it, which is about 5mm greater than the Lone Peak. And I've now worn these fairly extensively over here in Tenerife, and I have to say that these are incredibly comfortable. When you first put them on, the thick sole actually feels like you're bouncing along on a cushion of air. It really does. This odd sensation does tend to disappear after a while when you've been walking in them, but the cushioning effect is superb on the feet. I've had no foot problems, aches, pains whatsoever. The wide toe box, which Ultra are famous for, the FootShape toe box, allows your feet to really spread out, and yeah, I mean, you don't get any pinching of the toes. However hot or swollen they get, there's still plenty of room for your toes to move around in. So far I've found the Vibram sole to be very good. I'm not a massive fan of Vibram soles actually. There is a little bit of wear on these. The ground here is in Tenerife is quite rough, but yeah, so far I mean the grip's been fine, but of course here I virtually never walk in wet weather, so I can't really vouch for how well they grip in wet weather. Having said that, everything about the shoe is really well made, as I say, comfortable. The only criticism I have, and it's not really a criticism, I bought size 10 in these, which is my everyday shoe size is 9.5, and I usually go up half a size, which is what I did with these. However, I found that there was a fair bit of spare room in them. My foot moved slightly in them, so what I did, I got a very thin pair of insoles and put them under the insoles that are provided by the manufacturer, and this has completely resolved the problem. They're so well fitting now. They feel really comfortable, really well fitting. There's no movement at all, and yeah, I mean I can thoroughly recommend them. I mean, if you're looking for a trail shoe with lots of cushioning, plenty of room for your toes to move around in, I don't think you can go wrong with these. They are really terrific. One thing I have heard criticism of on these is that the depth of the sole and the heel, some people claim to roll off of them sometimes, but to be honest, the width of the heel is so big that I've not found this an issue at all. I've never even once slightly turned my foot unless I've stood on a rock or something. Yeah, can thoroughly recommend them. Obviously I haven't had them long enough, haven't given them enough use to give any indication as to the longevity of the soles or or uppers, but as I say, so far slight bit of wear on the soles, but nothing much. Thoroughly recommend them, very pleased with them. So if you're looking for a trail shoe with lots of cushioning, plenty of toe room, and a really comfortable shoe, then the Altra Olympus is a really good buy. Mine are the Olympus 3s, but I know for a fact that there's a 3.5 now, and I've got a feeling there might even be a 4 now, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, have a look at those if you're looking for a lightweight trail shoe with lots of cushioning and plenty of comfort. Bye for now.